Now you want to see what they do there. The facility is awesome. It's in Pennsylvania. They have a boarding school for 6th through 12th graders, military academy. It's a residential facility. But then you have college after that, preparing students for the Army. There are students from around the world who come and study there. Not every one of them commits to serving in the military. You don't have to. But it's an incredible training to be a warrior. Are we warriors in this place? Yeah. All right, let's say warriors. Warriors. Let's see what warriors do in this campus in Valley Forge Military Academy and College.
When I think of Valley Forge, I think about a system on how to become a winner, how to become responsible, accountable, how to have initiative.
She wanted to get to a school where she could focus on being successful in the school right from the beginning. And she didn't want to deal with some of the distractions that are commonly found in a freshman year in most colleges and universities.
Really, there are opportunities here unlike any other. It's college not many people know about, but in the business world, in the military world, everybody knows about. And if you're looking to go somewhere in business or in the military, this is a great place to start.
This is a place that has produced General Norman Schwarzkopf, Warren Rudman, the famous Rudman Amendment, artists like J.D. Salinger and Edward Albee, or business leaders like Bill Tiefel, who founded the Ritz-Carlton Corporation, somebody like an NFL football player like Aaron Beasley, or Mr. Fitzgerald from the Cardinals, like King Simeon of Bulgaria, who was the first elected monarch in Western Europe and Prime Minister of Bulgaria. No other school has the type of profile that we do.
There's all kinds of walks of life here at Valley Forge. I've seen cadets who are here because they're here to play football. I've seen cadets who are here specifically because they want to be in the early commissioning program. I've seen cadets who are here because they want to get their academic act together before they go on to another school.
And as they are brought together, they come to learn about each other and to appreciate myriad differences.
Valley Forge is about maximization and transformation of the entire person, and we concentrate on personal motivation, academic excellence, physical fitness, character development, and leadership. And I think that that's unusual today.
Valley Forge teaches us about being a servant leader, being somebody who's willing to have a job, have a responsibility, and serve everybody else around them to make sure that everybody that is under their control is taken care of.
You have to have humility as a leader. I'm in charge of 92 cadets. When you're yelling at them, you're yelling at them all together. They're all one person in a sense. But when you take them into your room and you talk to them, that's when you really start to feel like, okay, I'm becoming a leader.
We also realize that a person's, in terms of its own physical fitness, in terms of a young woman's character, in terms of a cadet and how he relates with the world in terms of values of integrity and honor, these are all important. And we feel it would be a mistake to neglect these things.
Valley Forge is a home away from home for our students. Student activities builds a community. The mission of student activities is to provide those elements that they would have in their daily lives at home or in a regular public school.
Well, first of all, physical development is one of the 5 cornerstones of the institution. At Valley Forge Military College, the athletic program has taken on a whole new face. 2 years ago, women became part of our Corps of Cadets. With that new horizon came many new sports offerings. Men's and women's cross country, co-ed soccer, men's and women's basketball, men and women's track and field, women's softball, and women's volleyball.
The band here at Valley Forge is, and always will be, the cherry on top of the cake. The cadets will gain experience of leadership within themselves and within their own unit. The cadets of the regimental band all live in the same building. This actually adds to a very tight community and a great emphasis on teamwork and leadership within the whole band.
The mission of Valley Forge is to educate young people to be able to maximize their potential in life, to create a well-educated person that is committed to their family, their country, and to themselves.
The class sizes is fantastic. The fact that the teachers just, give 100% all the time to their students has really helped out a lot.
Because of the size of the school, it's small, you have very personalized classes where you actually can concentrate. You don't have a lot of distractions.
It's a hard place to be sometimes, and I think that makes it very, very strong. If you're at a college or a major university where you're sitting in a lecture hall with 500 other students, it's pretty easy to hide. We have talented PhDs in our college that encourage contrarian viewpoints, if you will. People think that they'll be in such a rigid military environment that learning will be rote memorization. But there's a free dialogue, a free chain exchange of ideas in the college that rivals any institution of higher learning, and it's the best way to learn.
Well, the ECP is very unique. There's only 5 schools in the country that have the 2-year early commissioning program rather than a traditional 4-year program. Valley Forge is one of those 5 schools. We're the only school in the Northeast that has this capability, and we produce lieutenants for the Army in literally half the time, 2 years instead of a traditional 4-year program. We're looking for someone who can handle a variety of challenges simultaneously. And Valley Forge, just by the nature of the atmosphere here, the academic program, the plebe system, the honor system, the regimental system, mandatory study hall, athletics, ROTC commitments, physical training, that kind of thing, teaches you, in fact forces you, to juggle a lot of balls and keep them all in the air at the same time and be successful at all of them.
I'm the director of the Service Academy Preparatory Program. My specific role now is to really help the individual students that are on their way already to one of the 5 federal service academies or seeking to gain a nomination and then an appointment. We have a very good relationship with the admissions office of the 5 federal service academies.
I wanted to go to the United States Naval Academy, and when I applied in April, they told me I needed to attend a prep school for 1 year. When I looked up on the Valley Forge website, I also got an email from Lieutenant Colonel Church, and he recommended this school, and I decided to come here for a year.
I'm looking to become a 2nd lieutenant in the United States Army, serve out 20 years possibly, and go into politics. And I really thought that Valley Forge would help me. The military atmosphere would get me the discipline I needed there, and the whole military with politics looks, they go hand in hand.
I want to go to University of Delaware, pursue a career in education.
I'd like to continue to use the skills that I've learned and been given from Valley Forge as a leader, and there are many skills that I've gained from Valley Forge that you couldn't learn anywhere else from a book, from any kind of class. There's only one way to learn them, and that was coming here.
When I graduate from Valley Forge, I'll have my associate's degree in business. I'm going to go on to the University of North Carolina at Wilmington, get a double major in international relations and international business, and then hopefully go on to law school.
This is my 6th year at Valley Forge. I have met so many people who I'll never forget. They've influenced my life, whether they were fellow cadets, teachers, faculty.
It's here for a purpose, and that purpose really is to give the students an opportunity to succeed in every way possible in a world that's very, very challenging. And they go about that business very seriously, but also very successfully.
I don't think you see the friendship or the community that you have here at a regular university.
Being here will improve mentally and physically and emotionally. You go through the tough times and you overcome them, and it gives you such self-gratification. It's incredible.